I get to the venue and I walk in. So I'm standing in the crowd and this guy comes up and he's just chatting with me. And I was wearing a Kiss dress, like the band. It said Kiss. It was like a tight black dress. I will insert a picture of what I was wearing. So he comes up to me and he's like, wow, I like your dress. And I said, thank you so much. And he goes, yeah, what I would do to have a tongue like Gene Simmons, if you know what I mean. I could do a lot of good with something like that. What? Are you for real right now? Did I really just hear that? I'm just gonna pretend like I did not hear that creepy freaking comment and just kind of turn around and mind my business because that was weird. So then he starts the conversation up again. I wasn't being rude by any means, but I was definitely being kind of short because I was like, dude, I don't want to keep talking to you. But he asked me a question, I answered, and he goes, I'm just so happy and thankful to be here. I said, yeah, me too. And he's like, you know, I just got out of prison. Yeah, I did it, but it just wasn't my fault. Well, what do you mean? Well, they got me for murder, but, you know, it was totally self-defense. And I'm thinking, I guess because of what he had just said prior to I'm a murderer, I was kind of like, you know, this dude is not, he already struck out with the first creepy comment. And then he had to tell me, he added that he was a murderer. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, no way. Out of all the people in this place I could stand next to, I stand next to the perverted murderer. What's going on? What is going on here? I then turned completely around and I'm like, I'm done. Well, he was, I guess, looking over my shoulder because he saw I was on Facebook. He said, can I please add you on Facebook? I didn't turn all the way around. I was kind of like, no, sorry, it's just for friends and family, and turn back around. He goes, I mean, I get it, but I guess the reason why I want to add you is because I have a heart condition and I only have 6 months to live. So I'm really trying to do whatever I can to make as many friends as I can before I die. This is insane. So all of a sudden, I guess there was a guy in the distance that kind of, maybe he got caught a vibe that something was weird. So he walks over to me. He kind of stands between me and the guy. Fine, cool, thanks for the help, bro, thanks for the save. But where he messed up was that he stood behind me and decides to put his hands, around my waist like we were at prom. And guess what? We were not at prom and I didn't ask for him to touch me. So I immediately hit his hands off and say, I don't know why you're touching me right now. We're not at prom. What are you doing? I stepped away from both of them. I was like, you know what? I don't need to be even standing in this vicinity. I need to get out of here. So I walk somewhere else. All of a sudden, this girl runs over to me in a panic and she's like, I have a question. I have a question. I said, what's wrong? Like, what's your question? I thought something happened to her. I thought, oh, maybe she met the perverted murderer or the creepy prom date. I don't know what's going on. She goes, can I please touch your tits? Excuse me? And she said it again. By that point, I had had it. I was done. After crazy Airbnb Jude, after perverted murder, after creepy prom date, and I want to touch your tits, girl. Anna was done. I don't care if I was paid to be there. I wanted to get the fuck out of there. I run out the door. My car is parked in the very back of the lot by some train tracks by like the woods. It's pretty far out. As I'm just trying to collect my thoughts and get out of there, I get a Facebook message from a friend saying, hey Anna, so I'm not trying to freak you out or anything, but I did just read a story about how recently some girl got murdered in East Nashville. I am in East Nashville. Honestly, it was just one thing after another and it was insane. So it was a crazy night, but there is light to the end of this tunnel to a certain degree. That night, someone that was upstairs spotted me and ended up reaching out to me on Instagram. We ended up becoming friends, and I met a bunch of other really amazing people. So good did come from that night. Since meeting these people at the venue, since coming in contact with perverted murderer, creepy prom date, and tit girl, I have been back. And I had a great time. I had no problems. Everyone was friendly. There were no mishaps. It all went very well. So, holy shit, I forgot the last part. So, oh my goodness. I end up going, Airbnb put me in the Holiday Inn downtown. So I put my stuff down and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna walk around some. I need to blow off some steam. I just wanna like walk around, maybe dance a little bit, whatever, you know. But I go to one place and there was a door guy and he said hey to me. We talked very briefly. He's like, oh, do you live here? I said, no, I'm just here for tonight. He goes, okay, well, I get off at 3. I said, okay, well, that's good. He's like, yeah, where are you staying? I'll come over and we can hang out. Are you serious? This is crazy. You know, I don't know if there was a full moon or something in the water or some weird voodoo shit going on. I don't know, but that night was so weird. And like I said, it's so hard to even tell the story because it just doesn't seem real. To have so many crazy things happen in one period is just insane. So that's my Nashville story, my first time there, and that all happened. Since then, I've been back and I've loved it and I've met awesome people. I'll probably keep going back, but I hope you guys like this story time. Please let me know what more you guys want to see. I'm open to all kinds of ideas. I hope to have merch out and stickers. We're gonna start with stickers and then kind of go from there. But thank you so much for watching, and if you've made it through the video, this is what I want from you. I want a mermaid emoji this time. I know last time we had fried shrimp and it was so awesome having people, you know, comment the fried shrimp in the comments or text me them or send them to me on Instagram. It was so cool seeing like little fried shrimp pop up everywhere. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your life and giving it to me. I appreciate it. I love you so much. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.